Welcome back, my friend Jefferson Mason from Dr. Dish and Airborne Athletics, the sponsor of 24 Hours of Nothing But Net, because each year they have been so generous as to give some lucky donor a brand new Dr. Dish, similar to the one that I'm using to train with. Like, it's amazing. Like, this machine is incredible. Jefferson, great to see you again, my friend. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. And again, it's always a privilege and honor for us to be a part of something so amazing. So happy to be here and chat with you. And obviously, hopefully, here in the near future, get somebody taken care of with the shooting machine.
Our team at 24 Hours Nothing But Net and your team were like a marriage made together, because there is no way I could train and get ready to take on this task without the help of my Dr. Dish, which I rely on so much during this time. I don't get a lot of shots up during the season because I'm not here, but as soon as the season is over, the college basketball season, I'm back at it. What's new and innovative, and what's happening in your world right now, Jefferson?
Yeah, well, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but at Dr. Dish Basketball, we're always innovating, we're always adding, we're always changing, we're doing something new, and the basis behind that is that basketball is evolving. Players are getting better, and they need to train better. And for us on our end, we continue to look at the features, the things that our machines possess, and we really want to continue to build to help the player reach their maximum potential. So a couple of things that we've recently launched have been our multiplayer mode, which has been great for players at home with the shooting machine, or even in the gym with their teams. The ability to track multiple players, up to five actually at once, is amazing. So you can see your progress broken up by player. And then another cool thing that we recently launched is our live mode. So it's a great way to control the machine if you're a parent, if you're a coach, or if you're a trainer. It's like almost like a remote control car. You can move the dish from side to side. You can fire passes. It's a great way to help slow down or speed up the tempo if you want to teach and help the players. So again, we heard from the people out there, and I'm surprised, to be honest with you, but we continue to keep on adding really cool stuff that's benefiting all of our customers.
I have had a chance to be at your home base in Minneapolis, and right outside of Minneapolis, and go into the warehouse and to meet the team and to be around your incredible group that have revolutionized basketball training, really. I mean, there's no other way to say it. And to be in that space and to see the warehouse and to see the lab that you guys have set up, it's very remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, actually, yesterday we had Clea Copper from WNBA champion All Star come in, and we did some filming with her, and she used the machine. She was using it at a local college and was like, "Man, this is awesome! Like, this is great." Tweeted it. We made some stuff happen, and now she's going to be getting one for her own personal use. But it just shows you how powerful and important these machines are, even
Yeah.
from the highest level on the men's and the women's side of basketball. And I'm just so fortunate to be a part of a company that wants to help make players get better. Will not stop until we feel like we've helped everybody out there. And like I said, we just continue to innovate and do things the right way.
And then there's my training, which is different than anyone else's out there, because I'm specifically locked in and focused on one particular thing, and that is trying to make free throws at the highest percentage that I can make them. And like I said earlier, Jefferson, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, there's no way that I could be able to do what I'm doing without the services of my dish. Just to remind all of our viewers that I had a dish before our partnership and before we even came up with this idea, right? But when I turned 50, that's what I got for my birthday. Most women want pearls or trips or whatever. My husband thought I was crazy, and I wanted the dish because I love to shoot, but I also thought I would use it in some of the training and teaching and camps and clinics and things that I do. I wanted to bring a next level experience to the young players in my area. And then as soon as I spoke to you and told you what I wanted to do with this idea of 24 hours, nothing but net, you did not even hesitate. I mean, it is still a conversation I remember, because you were absolutely trying to figure out how can we help make this work, because we care about Special Olympics as well. Why?
It's about people, and it starts from the top all the way down. Our CEO, Doug Campbell, that was one of the first things he told me when I jumped on board is that we're doing this for people. We're not doing this necessarily for ourselves. We want to see the best out of everybody. And at the end of the day, basketball is what connects everybody together. Doesn't matter what level you play at, when you started, when you finished, everybody can connect through basketball. And so when this opportunity came up, it was definitely a no-brainer for me, but I knew it'd be no-brainer from our leadership team as well at Dr. Dish. And so we were very fortunate that all of the heavy lifting, the legwork is being done by you. We're just helping out in a small capacity, but this has been just so fantastic, not only externally to everybody, but internally. Our company really looks forward to it. It means a lot to our employees. And so, again, we just look forward to the opportunity this year and each year as it continues to grow.
I remember the first time I met you in person was at Coaching U, one of your partners, and Brendan Sir, our friend who runs Coaching U out in Vegas. And when I was at the clinic and I walked over because it was after the first year. And the first year, I think I shot 94% the first year in the gym. And we made this huge effort on our part to try to build the event from the outside in. I had food trucks and live music, and we had kids out there shooting hoops, and we were trying to make this a big event and draw attention. And you were giving away. We had raffles for all these different items, things that you had given us to raffle off to try to raise some money. We had a shooting contest. We had all that. And then when the first time I met you, I remember, because a lot of people looked at me like, you did what? And you got to admit, right? It's a little startling when you see, somebody who gets AARP mail like me that walks up and says, I want to do this, and this is how we're going to do it. And we're going to do it at a high level so we can make the story better. I just remember that encounter with you because it was a really genuine, really feel of you got my back. Like you want me to do this at a high level. I felt that from the beginning, Jefferson.
Oh yeah, for me, I played at every level, and I know how difficult it is to do what you're doing. I could sit in the gym for a long time with a dish, without a dish, and I probably would never be able to do that. So kudos to you. But for me, again, it just shows that anything is possible, and if you're dedicated and you put the work in and the time and the effort, and you have the tools around you to succeed, you will. And that was one thing I appreciated. And I know I joke with our CEO all the time about his age. And it was actually his birthday yesterday. And as he gets older, I try to get him out there to play, some more horse because I want to kick his butt. He's a pretty good shooter. But, just the ability to continue to shoot at the high level that you're able to do, and the time and effort that it takes to put into that, it's a lot. You can look at it and you can understand it, but if you played basketball and if you ever try to get out there and just shoot 50, 100 free throws, you realize how hard it is just to do that. But then to continue to do that, it's even harder. So nothing but respect from me. And I'm sure anybody else that knows anything about basketball feels the same way.
I'm significantly older than you, but when you get to be my age, you're going to think like you did as a college player, but your body's not going to be able to do the same things, but you still think you can. So you got to keep that right attitude, because that's what pulls me through. Is I think about, you're counting on me, I'm counting on you. That's the relationship that we have. And I know that your business has grown significantly. I'm just so happy that I was able to get inside the partnership, with your team early. So, I think about that grandmother in Texas that won the machine the second year. And then the third year, a grandmother in Minnesota wins the machine. And then last year, a police officer in Massachusetts wins the machine. I mean, the shooting machine is just, it has this whole life of its own, which helps share our story. And I know if you can impact one person at a time, I'm going to be getting my reps on, that's for sure.
Yeah, I hear that. Like you said, I mean, it's really cool because it's for everybody, right? You have your serious basketball players out there that are like, hey, I really want to take my game to the next level, and we have the training and we have all the cool stuff there. but it's also an opportunity for families to come together. We see parents that are getting on the machine and they're shooting with their kids, and they're reliving that love of the game of basketball, whether they were a good basketball player or not, but they're spending more time with their family. This is a tool more than anything to bring people together. And so again, opportunities to do what you're doing, to give back to the community, to help people that maybe sometimes wouldn't have the opportunity to get a machine like this. It's an amazing thing, and it speaks volumes to, not only what we're trying to do at Dr. Dish, but also what you've continued to do over the years.
And that's why we're going to keep shooting till our arm falls off, right? Just shoot till your arm falls off. If you are a Dr. Dish fan and you have one of these machines, you'll see Jefferson doing all kinds of drills, and a big part of the app that I have that I use with my Dr. Dish. And Jefferson, please tell Doug and the entire team how grateful we are, and how much we're looking forward to May 13 and 14. I'll be in the driveway when this is running, so I'll need your inspiration, and I'll need your good wishes, your good thoughts, your good vibes, all that stuff.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll let the team know. We'll all be rooting you on. Good luck. And for anybody out there that needs any more information on Dr. Dish, you can go on our website, drdishbasketball.com. You can follow us on social media. All of our handles are at Dr. Dish B-Ball. Ton of basketball content, a lot of cool stuff, so follow us there.